Welcome to the Eat Better, Move Better, Live Better podcast presented by Flourish with Tracy, where we'll dive into the realms of holistic wellness, plant-based nutrition, yoga, and self-care to help you live your best life. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for our special segments. Meditation Monday. Start your week with mindfulness. Wellness Wednesdays. Get the midweek boost you need. Sadhana Saturdays. Dedicate weekends to personal growth. Join us as we explore and discuss all things to eat better, move better, and live better. Welcome. Today, we continue the overview of the Chakras series. In part 1, we explored the earth and the root chakra and how it grounds us. In part 2, we explored the sacral chakra, embracing water, learning about how emotion, creativity, pleasure in our relationships allows us to flow. And today, we move upward to the third chakra, part 3, the Solar Plexus, Manipura. It is the energy center where we tap into our personal power, confidence, purpose, motivation, and the inner fire that helps us turn our intentions into action. In root chakra, we ask, am I safe? In sacral chakra, we ask, can I experience life? Our solar plexus, Manipura, asks us, what will I do with this life? This chakra is traditionally associated with our personal power, confidence, purpose, motivation, and transformation. The word Manipura is often translated as City of Jewels. It represents the inner treasures that we possess that become available to us as we develop our self-awareness, our confidence, discipline, and purpose. It's about learning to trust ourselves, not because we're perfect, but because we are always going to make the decision, not because we're perfect. It's about learning to trust ourselves, that even if we don't always make the right decision, we can embrace the opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to continue. That true personal power isn't power over others. It's about our ability to direct our own lives with integrity and awareness. Manipura is the solar plexus. It is located above the navel, below the breastbone. It is connected with our upper abdomen, stomach, liver, pancreas, gallbladder, and digestive system. The element of Manipura is fire. It is transformative. It takes raw ingredients and turns them into nourishment. It ignites us. It provides warmth and creates life. It represents energy and action. What is important with the element of fire is to understand that fire needs balance. If we don't have enough fire, we may lack motivation. And if we have too much fire, we may burn ourselves out. Balancing Manipura teaches us to develop a steady inner fire that burns slowly rather than one that burns uncontrolled. The color associated with Manipura solar plexus is yellow. Yellow symbolizes confidence, clarity, vitality, optimism, energy, and illumination. You can use the color yellow in your meditation, in your clothing, or anything that gives you a symbolic reminder of your inner light and fire. It is traditionally represented by a 10-petaled lotus, reminding us that our growth will happen and can happen, sometimes through difficult circumstances. The Bija mantra for Manipura is Ram, R-A-M. Ram. Allow the sound and vibration of Ram to become a reminder of strength, steadiness, and purposeful action. Solar Plexus Manipura governs personal power, confidence, purpose, motivation, discipline, and boundaries. It means that we possess the ability to make choices and take responsibility for our lives, that we can trust ourselves without needing constant approval for others, that we can understand what matters to us and allow our actions to reflect those values, that we have the energy and determination to begin and to continue through meaningful actions, and that we understand it's important to do what supports our goals even when our motivation may be slow or lacking, and that it's important to know when to say yes and when to say no. When our solar plexus is balanced, it may be reflected as a healthy confidence, self-respect, motivation, making clear decisions, resilience, embracing appropriate boundaries, having a healthy ambition and a willingness to take responsibility and to act without needing constant approval. Healthy confidence, such as, I may not know everything, but I can learn and I can grow. When our solar plexus or Manipura is imbalanced, it means our fire is too low. We may experience self-doubt, low motivation, indecisiveness. We may exhibit fear of failing or difficulty to take action, feeling that we don't have power or lacking confidence, or we continuously procrastinate, putting things off. What's important to know here is that we aren't necessarily lacking any ability. It's just that we're lacking trust in our ability. When our fire is burning too hot, we may experience imbalance such as irritability, impatience, perfectionism, excessive competitiveness, exhibiting controlling behaviors, finding difficulty and resting, overworking ourselves, or constantly needing to achieve. And we tend to be really harsh with self-criticism. On the outside, it may look like confidence. However, internally, excessive striving sometimes may look like confidence or ambition from the outside. Instead, it's actually fear of authenticity, of being our true selves, of what may happen when we actually slow down. So how do you support your solar plexus? How do you strengthen your inner fire? You do it with intentional action. You start with small promises to yourself. If you say you're going to take a walk, then take a walk. It's also about practicing healthy boundaries. The word no is a complete sentence, and you never have to sacrifice who you are to prove that you care. It's about setting realistic goals, celebrating your progress, even small wins. You don't have to wait until everything is finished before you acknowledge what you've already accomplished. And never, ever neglecting your rest. Rest is not the opposite of being productive. Rest protects your inner fire, and it allows you to continue to be productive. Yoga postures that complement your Manipura are mountain pose, warrior one, boat pose, plank pose, chair pose, and gentle twists. Gentle twist supports your digestive system. It is the inner fire of the digestive system that burns and processes the food that you consume and helps support proper evacuation and elimination. These practices build strength, focus, and awareness all around the center of your body. A simple practice to help you focus on Manipura is to bring awareness around your belly area, around the navel. You can close your eyes if you wish and just imagine a small, steady golden flame. It's not a raging fire. It's just a calm, warm flame. As you focus on this flame, feel its warmth travel and radiate through your body. And you can simply repeat to yourself, I trust myself. I have the courage to act. I can take the next step. My strength does not require perfection. As you exhale, you can open your eyes and just imagine that you're carrying this steady light with you all throughout your day. It's important to always know when to seek help when you feel that you can't move past a lack of motivation or confidence, when you feel it may be connected to something deeper, when your concerns are persistent, they're interfering with your daily life or relationships, or they're accompanied by significant physical symptoms. Always seek the care of a medical professional if you are experiencing physical distress with your digestive system, your bowels, belly area, ulcers, kidneys, liver, anything in the area around the navel, the abdominal area. Seek professional help of a licensed therapist or psychologist or a mental health professional if you feel emotional distress, depression, or a significant lack of motivation. If you feel that you need to embrace your range of motion, a yoga therapist or instructor or holistic health practitioner. Knowing when to ask for help is your personal power. For the next week, please choose one small action that builds your self-trust, setting one realistic goal, or practicing saying no without over-explaining, or complete something that you've been avoiding, or simply just stand still in mountain pose with your spine straight and your feet flat for just one moment. And then ask yourself, what did I learn about my own personal strength? The sacral chakra teaches us to embrace our personal power and to participate in our life, and that we can take the time we need to transform. So now we've tapped into the elements of earth, water, and fire. Next week, in part 4, we will tap into connection through the heart chakra. Until then, stay grounded and keep flowing. Embrace your inner fire. Thank you for sharing time and space today. Thanks for tuning in. I hope today's insights help you on a personal journey towards a healthier, happier life. Don't forget to join every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern for more self-care and holistic wellness tips. Before you go, make sure to comment, click the bell, like, and subscribe buttons for upcoming episode notifications. Be sure to always consult a medical professional before making any major changes regarding your health, diet, or routine. In the meanwhile, stay motivated, stay inspired, and remember, every step you take is one step closer to a better you. Until next time, keep flourishing, and as always, may all be well.